Well, it is the 22nd of April, 2022. Um, and it is Earth Day. And I just posted something about it being Earth Day every day and a little inspirational or motivational or reminder thing. And it's like, I live every day just kind of with everything in mind that I have value for. It's like I don't particularly have days where I do one thing, and that's the only time I do that, except when it involves other people. And that's the one day that they do stuff, so that I might be invited to join them or something. But as far as me on my own, every day is about the same. And that just can be however anybody wants to think of it. But to me, it's okay. So it's like what I value on any one day is the same as what I value. It carries over. So what is important to me one day is it doesn't lose that importance just because it's not technically the sanctioned day where you're supposed to celebrate or supposed to acknowledge it or do something. Every day is a good day to do whatever for whatever is important and has relevance and sanctity and reverence and power, magic, belief, all those things. So I posted a little something. And then I saw a post from somebody that I tend to follow, rather with probably an unhealthy obsession. And yeah. So, yeah. Yep. And I know the writing is there, and it's to push the cause. It's to gather people and inspire people that they too can do things and have an influence and an impact in this uncertain time. But when is it ever going to be certain? Nothing is ever going to be certain. Trials and tribulations, perils and hazards. So, I don't know. I don't know what it all means, but or what matters, or what gets noticed, or what's just as far as like living a life. It's like as far as this um, association or relation, whatever it is, however it is, whenever it is. I don't know. As usual. Am I supposed to be doing something that I'm not doing? Or am I not doing something that I'm supposed to be doing? Is it just maybe there's assumptions that I understand? And then somehow I'm following along without realizing it within boundaries, within workable, it's like as long as I don't just get, so downtrodden and despaired that I just, disappear, then it's okay. But for the, because we all have problems and different issues and insecurities and vulnerabilities and sensitivities, and I don't know what theirs are. I only have a sense of them. For the longest time, I was just trying to impress them and write as linguistically, artistically, as I possibly could fathom. And that meant letting myself go whatever direction my emotions were taking me, and trying to reel it in and moderate it. And sometimes it got a little bit aggressive or hostile. And I feel bad about that. But as I tried to, you know, be forgiven at the time and to forgive myself, um, that hurt people. And I am extra sensitive to not knowings and uncertainties and feeling hurt. Even when there was no hurt intended or understood, I still can take things badly, understand things badly. And I don't want to, but it's like I have great difficulty understanding everything that involves, as soon as it's, I have difficulty understanding myself, um, let alone the mind of another person and how they operate. And if they want anything from me at all. But I still stand that there must be something, because they don't friend everybody on Facebook, let alone when that person unfriends them. Do they friend them back a second time? So that's gotta mean something. Maybe it's just pity, or who knows. But I like to think it means something more. And also this and also that, but I tend to forget. And it's like I have a hard time putting it all together. But it's been like over a year and a half um, of this weird developing story that I don't know if it's actually going to go anywhere further than what it already is. Because I talk about, well, if the furthest it ever goes to just me just being a friend, and I guess so be it. Dang it. But that's it. I don't have a choice in the matter. If I, I might want more, but if that's not in the cards, that's not in the cards. I don't have a choice about that. You know, they have all their stuff going on that I don't know about, and I am not informed, included, or involved in it. It's not that it's secret. It's just that they don't feel it is part of any of my business. And I don't know. I think I'm given a safe distance because they know that I've seen sides of them that they don't like to show or like to admit maybe are there. And they have a public persona, a public face, and a self-image. And that requires a certain tone. And I don't think it's like a fourth wall. And I can accidentally or unwittingly break that fourth wall. And it's like, I don't know. So it's like, then I'm like, well, maybe I just shouldn't interact at all. Because I don't know when or how I am wanted to interact or not. Because I'm just guessing a lot of the times. And I get some, and it's like, is it random? Like, I'm trying to search for patterns about what is acceptable banter and acceptable small talk, which I'm not good at. Like, what is, I don't know. It changes from person to person. So it's like, but I can't make anything work. I can't, I can just do what I'm doing, and they happen to notice and happen to, awesome. But I'm kind of getting the impression, and is that, and I'm reading a lot into it, that one actual like on something on my page, like reading into it, it was about the world it's never going to be perfect, and so it's like, don't wait for the world to be perfect to be happy, or to find happiness, or to seek happiness, because it's never going to be, and you just spend your entire life waiting. And I took that as either a goodbye, a farewell, like be happy, just don't wait for me, kind of thing. Go, go do whatever, um, which is very sad to me. I like being let go of. I understand. I don't have to like it. And then the other way, which I complete reversal, is yes, we should do something because yeah, the world is never going to be perfect. So if we want to do this or have some sort of relationship, um, now is a good time. When does now start? I don't know. So, and there hasn't been any further communication. So it's kind of like, of course, communication is not my strong point, and it's not their strong point either. And I don't know if there's other communication, like they're having, other conversations with all these other people that I don't even know about. I'm not aware of. I'm not a party to. It's none of my business. Um, they could have entire other accounts that I'm not aware of, or they've kept it, private from me, so I don't. Because it might just be I'm just a foregone conclusion. It's just I'm just another Facebook friend, for whatever that means. I don't know how that means to anybody else, but people have thousands of friends, and it's like, okay, yeah, what is the how well do you know each one of those thousands of people, and what is the meaning of them? What is their I don't know. I just don't keep that many people close to me. And speaking of which, today was the day that I went from 9 friends on Facebook to 7. Because, well, the one I've never met, and they're just the sister of somebody I used to work with, who I don't really talk to or have any communication with at all anymore. And I've sort of just, stopped. Like, yeah, we're just way too different people. And yeah, you're probably better off not reading my work anyway, but since I know her, and since I used to work with her for a while, it's like I feel like some sense of like, yeah, it maybe helps her to know that I don't know. So I can't let her go because I don't know. Even though we don't talk, and I don't expect to ever talk to them again, just because there's just too many. She's got a very full life anyway. I don't fit in with her crowd. I don't fit in with anybody's crowd, come to think of it. And the other person I decided to let go of, and it's not because of anything they did. It's just I was feeling self-conscious and uncomfortable with the way I communicate. It's like people might get the wrong idea, or people might take it out of context, or worry, or it might hurt them because it hurts people to know that people like me exist and are in constant near suffering over existence, and there's no help. There's nothing that can be done. This is as well as I can do, is how I can get better at it, but there's no one can really help me. I have to just kind of figure things out for myself. But yeah, they are just full on dedicated to God and recovery and propaganda and rhetoric and dogma, and I'm just tired, and I get daily um, messages on my phone because I got my number added to a calling list of theirs where they send out, uh, I don't know, something to remind you of recovery stuff every day. And I used to read it and feel really bad about myself most times because I'm not living right according to recovery. I'm not being who I'm supposed to be. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not being a sober person the right way or correctly. I'm doomed, apparently. Um, yeah, and it's like just really hurtful things to me. Um, Real downer. So it's like every day I get a message and I don't read it. I just know who it's from, and as soon as I just like a glance, I see, and it's like delete, and it's like every day, and it's like, and this person is like, they've got thousands of friends. I'm just, they don't need me. If they were using me for my material and reading and using me as a foil of, I doubt it because they've probably got way more important things and more vested interests. But they were one of my first Facebook friends that was assigned to me. Um, like I say, assigned. And this person I actually met, and they're friendly and nice. They've got thousands of Facebook friends. I'm just one, and I don't need to continue to. If they were using me as a foil, then I don't need to continue to feed them more information and material. So just, I assume I'll still be getting the messages. I really want off that calling list. It's been over 3 years of receiving daily messages, and I want off that list. I do not subscribe to their agenda. I'm sure if it works for them, great. But I don't want to be proselytized to every day, indoctrinated every day. I'm trying to get out of that. I am succeeding. I'm having to unbrainwash myself. Find a stability within myself. Come to a sense. Unprecedented. Becoming like a person of novel design and ingenuity. Strange way to arrive, that's for sure. I don't know if it could ever be, I've documented or replicated or duplicated. The best thing for me is to not worry so much about it and just keep going. Not worry about if people have hurt feelings. It's like I don't know these people. I don't know them. They have their entire lives and other people, and it's like I don't even know. And I just kind of needed to have less people being able to see my stuff. And I thought about changing my status only so that no one, even friends, cannot see other friends. And I was like, I still might do that. I haven't decided yet. But then I decided, I did change that, and I changed it back. I was like, I don't think it matters. And also I thought it kind of looked, for me, to all of a sudden, to change it to that friends can't see who else is friends, or how many friends. That seemed a little, I don't know, could be considered, what's going on? So, raise an eyebrow. If anybody even took the time to notice, which most people, I don't think anybody notices. I think I'm just talking to myself, and that no one's actually paying it any attention to me, and it's just me thinking that. I don't know why I would think. Yeah. So I give myself way too much credit for actually being interesting. Um, yes, I am a novelty, but I'm probably not that interesting. I probably get pretty stale pretty quickly. My own personal rhetoric and spiel that I go through, and but other people seem to manage to, find relationships, develop relationships, and how interesting are they? It's like, what makes a person interesting? I don't know. But, I don't know if you can hear that. Sirens. Well, anyway, I guess that's all I got. But I did see that post, Fashion Friday, and it's, yeah. And I did read and everything. It's like, yeah, it's very cool. hmm So keep it up. And yes, I'm still interested, and yes, I'm still paying attention. So that hasn't changed. But I still am completely in the dark and have no idea if I'm actually, um, if it's actually going anywhere, or if I'm just wanted to just go, just go. And what significance or importance I ever had. Did I actually ever mean anything? I think it did at some point, but I don't know when that was. But probably as soon as I, uh, back in November, got upset and wrote some things that might have, or were, hurtful. That probably closed the door, as far as I know. I don't know. But then the door got reopened or something, but then it's just been different the entire time. But wouldn't it have been different the entire time anyway? And I can only really be in the dark for so long, guessing at shadows. And it's like, it takes a toll, not knowing. And I think I explained that to the best of my ability at the time. And I still don't know. And it still hurts to not know, or like something could be explained to me. I think so. And maybe that's impossible. I don't know why it's impossible, but maybe it is impossible to be talked to and told how it is. Because they don't want to have to confront. It might be like a confrontation sort of thing. They think I wouldn't take it well, or I'd be upset or disappointed. Yeah, I would be upset and disappointed. There's no stopping that. That is an inevitability. But isn't that better than, I don't know. Or maybe it's all just, and everything's great, and I just don't know it. I doubt that very much. Like she's still just getting used to me, getting to know me, watching these videos every now and again for a couple minutes at a time. Those audio processing and stuff, or I don't know, or subtitles. I don't know. But I have meant what I have said in the past. My proposals and propositions. I still mean them. I have not wavered. I've only doubted myself. But I think it's good to doubt oneself every now and again, to test one's own convictions, to see if they still hold true. So, yeah. So, I guess time will tell. In the meantime, I will just, and also, I think I said at some point, it's like, um, I don't have any timelines, and I'm not setting deadlines, just offering a lifeline, and see where it goes. So, anyway, I guess that's all I got, so I should go. Okay. Happy